What's up? What's up, everybody? Yeah, welcome in, Skull. Hope everyone's having a good day. But, yeah, you know what's so weird about my Discord, man? Sometimes I just don't get messages. It is the weirdest thing. So I didn't see yours until I got on it because I was on my computer. I was doing guitar stuff there. So it's weird that it didn't give me the notification because I never get it on my phone. My phone never gives me notifications for Discord, but I usually get it through my computer at least. So it was strange that I didn't see it, but I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. Yeah, see, like I literally just opened Discord and I have another DM from Biggest Thonk. So I don't know why I didn't get that one either. But either way, I'm glad you're here, man. We took a little bit of a break. We stopped Elden Ring pretty close to when you dipped out. I think we only went for like another 2 minutes. Honestly, it was very close to when you dipped out. Took a break, tabbed out some of the one of the songs I was working on for my vocalist. Came over and made sure we shared the file correctly for a cover we're doing. So I'm hyped for all the music stuff I'm doing. Hyped for Elden Ring. Very much enjoyed doing that today. I hope Jimmy wants to keep doing that, maybe on Tuesdays. I don't know what his schedule is usually for work, but when he messaged me yesterday as a joke, like, yo, let's do Elden Ring. And then he texted me, and I was like, yo, let's do Elden Ring tomorrow. And he's like, wait, I'm off tomorrow. And I was like, fuck yeah. So I'll be hitting him up too. But we're going to see what we can do about finishing up Nier. We're not going to be able to completely finish it tonight. I doubt it. But we're going to get pretty close. But yeah, everything went well, man, and I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. What was it? Was called If with Ryan Reynolds? I hadn't heard of it, so that's pretty cool. Let me see. Did they fall already? Beautiful. All right, let's see. I think I was going for Peach. The one to the left looks like Peach, right? Because those are red. That's Peach for sure. Yeah. Red. That's Peach as well. So we have 7 peach seeds. I'm pretty sure that's all the peach we see here. Which kind of sucks. But not that big a deal. Let's see. The beginning of the Nier streams have lately just been the farming stuff. Shit, I have to look up how to get the lunar tier again, because I forget. I'm pretty sure the link that I click on is always the first one. Combining pink and peach. So how do I get pink? Pink is indigo into red. So how much do I have? Like if I were to do the first one here, I have 11 indigo and I have 7 peach. Okay, so we can try getting red and indigo. Yeah, okay. So we'll do red here. Sorry, I'm just focusing really quick. So we'll go red. Indigo. Red. Okay. Got that sorted out. My dad came down and was just talking to me for a second, so we'll just water everything. But I had quite a cast. Wow, Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, George Clooney, Steve Carell, and John Krasinski, just to name a few. That's actually what? How have I not heard of this movie? But definitely plan on buying one. Is that? Oh, you went with your mom too. Oh, I'm glad she enjoyed it. That's awesome. I'm looking at this movie. Yeah, wow. Aquafina was also in it. Like that, it was just one of the names that came up when I just Googled it. Oh, it was directed by John Krasinski. Yeah, that sounds really cool. You know what's funny? I'm now seeing like the picture for it. Dude, what's up with my laptop? I might have to reset my laptop. Okay. Definitely restarting my laptop. Yo, Be Cool, welcome in, man. How are you doing? Glad to see you in here. Hell yeah, dude. I love Ryan Reynolds. Half that cast. I love, dude. That's gonna be a great movie to see. But I'm doing pretty good. My laptop is a little fucking slow. So I'm gonna restart this. Give that a shot. See if that changes anything. But hell yeah, I definitely got to see that movie. I saw the picture of it when I Googled it, and I'm like, oh, you know what? That looks familiar. Like I've probably seen it advertised somewhere and just didn't piece it together. But yeah, today was pretty good. I don't know if you've ever played Elden Ring, Beagle. I don't know if that's really, I don't know if it's your style or anything. It's the first Souls-like game that I've ever touched. So I streamed that for a couple hours today. That was pretty fun. And then as soon as I ended that stream, I was doing some music stuff with my vocalist. Got some stuff done. And he just left. And now we're doing some Nier Replicant. And had a pretty busy day. But we just finished planting some flowers. So I'm pretty sure this is for finishing route D, finishing route E. This is for getting the flower. This is for killing 100 sheep. What's this one for? Completing the game in 15 hours, which we're going to have to do after. Which is going to be rough. Okay. I mean, it's not going to be rough, but it's just going to be something we got to do. Okay, good. I think my laptop's better. Played some not your kind of game. Completely understandable. Like I was saying too, it was my first kind of it was my first Souls-like game I ever did. Very interesting. I'm definitely enjoying it. It is a learning curve, and it is definitely not a game for everybody. But yeah, started that up today, hoping to kind of integrate that into kind of a weekly schedule. I'll probably be playing it with Biggest Thunk whenever he can. But I'm also trying, hopefully, to finish this game either tonight or next time I play it. So hopefully we'll be able to close out the Nier Replicant book.
Well, now they can find.
And yeah, so we saw all of this. We just didn't see the other ending.
Are we ready?
What?
Yeah, we're just gonna plow through this because we don't need. We can skip past any enemies we don't need to kill, which is a lot of them. What time is it right now? It's 9:20 now. We'll probably have this ending finished. I would say by 9:50. I'm gonna guess within 30 minutes we'll have this ending done. I don't know how long Route E will take, but I'm thinking by midnight, maybe we can have the bulk of it done. I think. Maybe. At which point, the only achievements that I'm going to need are going to be finishing the game in 15 hours and also the Lunar Tier. But again, I don't know if we're going to... We're probably not going to get the Lunar Tier achievement. Unless... What's today? Today's Tuesday. I'm just thinking aloud, guys. No one has to mention. No one has to comment on this shit. But Tuesday night now. So by Thursday, if I get enough pink flowers, we could potentially do a crossbreed thing for Saturday night, which would be fine because Saturday's stream is just Battle Revolution. So potentially, I might have to touch on this more Thursday night. What do I maybe after Final Fantasy 14? I'll do like an hour or two of this if I need to, and then Saturday we might just come by and finish up the Lunar Tier. That would be ideal. It would be fucking crazy if it worked out that perfect, but it could. But anyway, I just wanted to mention this because I now have it planned out. Since we hit 300 followers, probably about a month and a half ago, what we're going to be doing, I wanted to do a Sly Cooper trilogy, 1, 2, and 3, speed run, quotation marks, because I don't know how to do a speed run for those games, but we're going to try it. We're going to be doing all of it in one stream, ideally, as long as my blood sugar plays nice with me, and that's going to be on Sunday, May 26th. So I finally put a date to that. I've been talking about it for a while, so we're going to be doing that probably starting around 8 a.m. EST. That's going to be my hope. I am one who sleeps until noon, so I'm going to have to be up early that day. But who knows, maybe it'll actually help fix my sleep schedule too. But I want to mention that to everybody because I know a lot of people really do like the Sly games. They're some of my favorites, and just something special that I can do that was fun. It was one of the sub-goals that I tried to hit for a lot of different... for actually the 2 subathons I did. Both times, it was missed by 8 subs, which I think is hilarious. Both times we missed it by 8 subs. So I'm like, you know what? Why not do it for 300? I wish I could sleep till 10 even. Oh, man, dude. It's one of those things that's like it's cool, but also it sucks at the same time. Because, man, I don't miss half the day because with my health situation and honestly just a lot of things that like drag me down lately. I haven't been able to work. You know, I want to get better with that. I want to get back to some kind of job. I have a couple different things that my friend was telling me about. I know Alnora was saying that where she works is hiring, so I'm thinking of trying to get some kind of regularity back in that. You know, I think between my diagnosis of type 1 in 2019 and then the pandemic through 2020, messing with things and just a lot of other things that happened personally because of the diabetes, I've really like kind of let that mentality get to me of a lot of bad things with the sickness. Well, not the sickness, really, just the disease. That it's the same thing, I guess, but you know what I mean by that. So I want to get back on my feet, kind of thing, and it's taking a while, but I've been happy at least streaming, being able to do something that I enjoy and just have fun with it, you know, completely. So lately, like probably within the last 6 months, like this year of 2024, my sleep schedule's gotten worse because I haven't had to be up for anything, but I'm trying my best to be good for everything I need to get done at all times. Like, if I need to get something done, I'll make my blood sugar work, kind of thing. And that's the mentality that I have to get myself into so that I can do a normal job again. Like I said, more so than anything, it's mentality. And I just have to get out of that. And I think that's the hard part sometimes, for sure. But, yeah, you're up at 6. I'm like, you work those hours. Like, you work at a job that gets set early, 110%. This, separating body from soul, and placing their corresponding shells. But yeah, you're a night person too? Man, that's gotta suck. What time do you go to sleep? Like, how many hours of sleep do you get, Beagle? Because even through school and everything, I was always the kind of person that I need 8 hours. I need 8 hours of sleep. If I go less than that for a little while, it doesn't do well. I am someone who gets that sleep. Some people work on like 6, sometimes even less than 6 hours of sleep, and I'm like, man, I would never do that. I just never could. It's so funny to me that some people can. Yeah, on site by like 7, I'm 15. God damn. I appreciate it, Skull. One step at a time, right?
What are you talking about? Are they shades?
11's your normal sleep. Alright, so like on a normal day, you're still getting like 7 hours of sleep. That's pretty damn good. I think they're going to the middle now. No.
Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice.
I will say, one thing that I do wish about Nier Replicant, again, it's like one of those smaller things, but having to do these endings this many times, it is kind of upsetting that most of these boss fights only take this long because of the dialogue I have to get through.
The power came from us in the first place.
But
You were simply loaned a small
Yeah.
portion of it.
it's one of those small complaints. It's whatever at this point, for sure.
Why are you guys doing this?
But I appreciate it, guys, for sure. It sounds good, Beagle. Always appreciate the support, man. Always cool to have you here. And I think that's the end of this fight. Hell yeah. Oh, and I appreciate it too, Undertaker. I appreciate you guys, man. This is what I love to do, and why I appreciate you guys.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
But I hope you're doing well tonight, Undertaker. I appreciate you being here for the Elden Ring stream, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so hyped to do more Elden Ring. I gotta hit up Biggest Thonk and make sure and see if he might be good for Tuesdays. Usually, see if we could find a semi-regular time that we can get to doing that. Otherwise, we'll just have to do it sporadically and hope that timing works out with him. I don't know what he does for work, weirdly enough. But he ended up being off today, which is why we were able to start it today, which just ended up working out perfectly. But finishing up Route D, and we're gonna finish up the bulk of this game, man. I'm hyped. And I know I'm lurking in Kling's stream. He's just... Has he finished the other Zelda games he started? Because I know he was doing Ocarina of Time. I saw him do Majora's Mask. And now he's doing a different one. I'm like, man, is he just blasting through these games? Or has he started these games and not finished them? Because I'm like, I know I lurk in some of the streams, but I'm like, man, I feel like there's no way he's finishing these games this quick. Which one would you recommend I try next? I have Bloodborne. Like, I know what we were discussing was kind of like Elden Ring being a little bit, like, easier accessible. So, like, my worry is, like, picking up another one and it being difficult and then being like, oh, no, and, like, losing heart. But just gotta keep that in mind. Okay, so he only started Majora's Mask. Okay. I was like, holy shit, he finished that quick. But I know I have Bloodborne. I would love... Like, Demon's Souls was one of those games that when the PS5 came out, I know I was interested in trying, but never did. Never pulled the trigger. But I know Bloodborne is, like, one of those games that people are like, oh, this is, like, one of the best games of all time. So maybe I'll download Bloodborne. You know, it's funny that, like, Biggest Thonk actually, like, his friend let him borrow their PS4 so he can play Bloodborne, as opposed to me just saying, yo, get over here and let's play Bloodborne. That's your favorite? That you love the atmosphere, music, and story and stuff? Yeah, I remember us talking... Oh god, I don't remember which stream it was. It was relatively... Maybe it wasn't that recent. Pretty choker. I don't know if I got one of those this entire game. What was I gonna say? Oh, I remember you sent me the Bloodborne metal cover, like was it the whole soundtrack? Like that shit's so cool. I'd probably put Dark Lance on and just kill these guys like that. You know. What do I have on L1?
Cover me.
Oh. Well, that didn't work at all.
Right.
Over an hour. It was it. Okay.
Good plan. Let's go.
Yeah, and I think we're doing pretty good with the lunar tier. I just planted some flowers. Here's my thoughts. I planted some flowers now to try and get some pink moonflower seeds. I already have some peach. I have like 7 peach. So today's Tuesday. So if I come back on Thursday to finish the game up for the most part, I'll see what pink flowers I have, and then I'll put the seeds down, alternating with pink and peach. That way we can probably try for it. That's what I'm thinking we're doing for Saturday. So I'll do what I can tonight. We'll finish up whatever small stuff, bro. Thank you. Finish up whatever small stuff I can on Thursday. And then Saturday, see if we get the lunar tier. And I think that's it. I think that's the goal here. Your favorite boss music in any game? Dude, that's a lot of praise. Who was the composer for it? What was his name? Do you know offhand? You know what's funny? I always talk about this, and I think I think you were in here one of the streams. I mentioned it. I always talk about these guys, Co-op 64. They do a lot of TikTok video. They do a TikTok video every day, and one of the videos they were doing, they polled their community and asked for like, what is like your top 10 favorite video game soundtracks and shit like that. Bloodborne was brought up. A lot of JRPGs were brought up. And what's crazy is, like, when I wrote in my answers, I had both Nier Replicant and Automata on my list. And they didn't even mention those games as guesses or anything. And I went into the comments of the video, and the first comment that I saw that had the most likes was, like, the fact that you bring up, like, favorite video game soundtracks and have this whole discussion, and Nier isn't even mentioned is, like, crime against humanity. Isn't that crazy? Like, not even brought. So it was interesting. It was like, you know, they polled their community. Like, it's not like a definitive like best list. It was just like, oh, what do you think your community voted as like some of the write-ins and stuff like that. So it was just crazy. Like, it was like Super Mario Galaxy was in the top 10 for how much people voted for. But like Nier not even mentioned. It's crazy. Oh right, you were saying that. So yeah, do you know when is the lunar tier decided? Like, if I plant the flowers and then just save that file 3 times, do you think it's decided then? Or should I plant it 3 different times? It has a mix of Japanese and American composers? Oh shit, that's awesome. Because I was actually, I remember you were mentioning that, that you had the multiple saves, so I'm curious. Yo, the innkeeper, welcome in, man, how you doing? Yeah, no, this is the other part of the game that isn't the fishing. Like, a very different game than the fishing you saw. I'm getting chased by this massive, undead, shade-like bull. You're gonna see a very different side of this game. Unfortunately, I'm skipping cutscenes because we've all seen this a couple of times because there's several different endings. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. A lot of bangers for that type of music, and that's so cool. Alright, Bloodborne's definitely on the docket. 100%.
Damn it, I can't get it open.
But welcome in. Always cool to see you.
Attack incoming.
Hope your day has been going well. We're getting towards the end of this game.
We are in a bit of a predicament.
Yeah, so Undertaker, when I go to make the farming files for the lunar tier, if you just plant them, then each save will begin a new variation, so it'll triple your chances of getting the lunar tier. Okay. Alright, so potentially I can plant it and then save it over files 1, 2, and 3, and I have and I get triple chances. Perfect. That's gonna be great.
Hey, it's just another crush for you.
Because that was one of the things I was thinking. I'm like, oh, when does it deter? Because I'm trying to think of an example of a game that I had to look into because I was trying to do something, but chances from what I thought I was doing to get better odds of it didn't end up working. I'm trying to think of what happened and what game it was in. If I remember it, I'll mention it tonight, but I can't think of it right now. But okay, perfect.
Too far gone. That's why we...
And how did Resident Evil go last night? Or the night before? God, my understanding of time is so messed up. I can't remember if you were doing Resident Evil last night or the night before. One save had a lunar tier grow and the other one didn't. Oh, perfect. So that explains it right there. So it's determined after you plant. Hell yeah.
What are you doing here? You are correct.
It was last night. Okay. Because as soon as I was saying it, I was like, you know, I've been wrong about this recently. It may have been a couple days ago. Only died twice last night. Ooh, not bad at all. Hell yeah, dude. And I know I say this a lot, but that's a series I gotta get into. I haven't played any... Oh, I should probably keep going. I've never played any Resident Evil games.
Friend.
And I'd love to play some. It's so funny, like almost none of my friends were into Resident Evil. So like I never had anyone telling me like, oh, we should play these games. So I just never did. But the Resident Evil 4 remake I've heard was very good. But I've heard Resident Evil 4 in general is really good, so I feel like if I was to start with one, maybe it would be that one. Super good games to play casually. Ooh. Well, the first one is a little bit dated, but still fun to play. Yeah, they're older games, right? When did the first one come out? But they're killing it. I heard, funny enough, again, that podcast, I played, the new one just came out this, yesterday. They release them on Mondays, and they were discussing what they think we're gonna see at the PlayStation Showcase that's gonna be coming up. I think there were rumors of it happening in May. I don't think we got a confirmation date from Sony or anything like that yet. But what do you call it? They're guessing that we may even hear about the next another Resident Evil game. I forget if they said it was 9 or whatever they were guessing was. Which they're pretty accurate with some of their guesses. So you know, it's all complete. It's like I said, complete guesswork. There's absolutely nothing to base that on. But it's interesting. Because when did Resident Evil Village come out? Because Resident Evil Village was 8, right? I mean, that's been a couple years already. Resident Evil 4 is your favorite one, Skull Kid? The original or the remake? What would you do? 1996 for the original. Holy shit. Yeah, old games. It's one of those things, like, we were also talking about, you know, like, like, FromSoft. Like, oh my god, I did not realize they were that old of a company. It's got live-action cutscenes and pretty realistic and scary for its time. Really? That's crazy. That's Capcom, right? God damn, dude, that's wild. Both OG and the remake, plus you can play remake on your PSVR too. Oh shit! The remake was actually it's compatible with VR. I did not know that. Yo, Skull, what are some of your favorite VR games? That's one that I've never done anything with virtual reality. I think I had one friend who had the Oculus, and one of the coolest things that I remember doing, because I didn't really play any games for it, was like watching Netflix, and like I could turn my head and see like a nice fireplace. Like it was just so weirdly done, but I'm like, this is so cool. They're both great. There's no series that's very solid for the most part. Yeah, you don't really hear too many problems about like most of the Resident Evils. You know, it's just so cool when people do it right so consistently, because it's a breath of fresh air at this point, honestly, because you don't hear it very often. You know, the gaming industry is full of controversy, full of like all of this bullshit that you just can't get away from. So when you have a company that's doing all these games and they're like fucking killing it every time, it's like, go off, man. Hell yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Capcom. So fucking good for them, dude.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in
Oh,
such
shit.
a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
Boom.
Be careful.
I know. Hey, sunshine.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm so far removed mostly from the Resident Evil talks, so like I really don't know most of the games.
The hate is gone. The sadness.
Like Resident Evil 4 is the one that I hear about by far the most. I feel like I heard about Village, but maybe just because it was the newer one. Right, yeah, it's something to always talk about, Beagle, you know? And funny enough, I'm pretty sure when we even talked about it just the other day, Ubisoft is getting into a lot of controversy over their new game, Assassin's Creed Shadows, the one in Japan. I mean, like, it's not really even controversy as much as just people being, like, ridiculous in terms of it. But, you know, Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft fans are always have something to complain about. I mean, Ubisoft, there's the term Ubisoft sludge for a reason, for sure. But, I didn't even look too much into all the problems. All I'm getting from the problems from the new Assassin's Creed game is just what I'm hearing on TikTok. And let me tell you, TikTok is very rarely the good source for news. So,
You alright?
but I think I'm getting a good bulk of the issues that people are having with it. But yeah, Resident Evil, just, you never hear Resident Evil with any problems. And that's great.
Wait.
Kaine, watch over Yona for me.
Want me to understand your sadness? Think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they will
So,
stay
like, I never
beside
kept
me
my
and cut
distance because
down.
I was always just so overpowered, so, like,
Let's finish this.
I just kind of always ran in, so, like, I never got to see his attacks on stream. A really cool boss fight. Oh, am I supposed to hit him now? Maybe not, no,
Vice, what's wrong?
not yet.
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? I'm sorry.
Oh, I can kill him now. Okay.
something to defend. I have a reason
Shit.
to live.
That's that one. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. You know what? I'm going to do it in 2 seconds because I'll be done with this fight. It'll be my victory hydrate. There we go. Woo! Alright, Kaine. Here we go.
I'm gonna swallow you up, son.
My blood sugar... Ooh, that's a good point. I should check that. 83. We're looking perfect. I appreciate that.
Well, hell, sunshine. It's not like I can stop it.
I wasn't expecting it to go low after dinner again. Because I didn't take any extra insulin or anything like that. Like, I took a normal amount. But I had some extra fries. God, I love French fries, man. Do you guys have a vice? I know I'm pretty sure I've asked this before on stream, but I don't know who was part of the conversation. Like, chip-wise, like snack-wise. What's your go-to snack that you will take every single time? That if you're offered, you have a very rough time saying no to it. Ooh, shit. Smoking for you, Beagle? Gotcha.
Made it this far because you were with us,
Like
Kaine.
cigarettes? Like, what do you
I'm
smoke?
who I am today because of you. I'm not going
That's tough, man.
to give up on you.
I had a lot of friends who were smoking. I feel like not many of them do now. I feel like a lot of them really put a lot of work into it and stopped. Hey, man, the way I worded it first, though, for sure. Trying to quit cigs, it's not easy, man. It's tough. You know, I don't have first-hand experience with it, so, but, you know, like I said, I had some friends who, you know, definitely quit, and it's not easy. All the power to you, man. I wish you the best of luck. For sure. But Gamekeeper's banana bread? Oh, banana bread. Oh my god. Honestly, I might have to change my answer because now I'm thinking cornbread, and, like, let me fucking tell you. As a diabetic, it is not good for me to be eating bread of any kind, really. Like, for the most part. But goddamn, I don't think I could stop eating cornbread. Oh. So good. A banana bread. A peanut butter for you, though? There you go. Peanut butter on anything, or just peanut butter in general? Down to 1 or 2 a week? Okay. You were at a pack a day? Well, that's a lot of progress. That's a lot of progress. And that's something to be really proud of. It's not easy, man. I know you're the last person that needs to be told that, you know? So, like I said, I wish you the best of luck, man. It sounds like you're making really good progress. Keep at it, 110%. Alright, guys, so I think the last time we did this, we chose Route C, which was ending Kaine's life and freeing her from the burden. But now, fuck it. We're going for Route D. We're going to sacrifice our own existence, and we're going to make Kaine human again. So let's fucking do it, dude. Very different. Love Reese's? Oh my gosh, dude. Reese's Pieces, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Do you have one in particular that you love more than others? I'm a peanut butter guy too. I'm Butterfingers over Reese's though. But man, dude, Reese's is so good.
Everyone in your life will forget you. You and any sign that you ever existed.
These scenes we've not seen someone do. I appreciate it, Undertaker. Yes, keep it fresh for you. I'll be watching yours tomorrow to see all of it. God. Have a good night, Undertaker. This is just wild, because this actually does happen, guys. Fun fact. This is just wild. Oh, fuck. Guys, how did I spell my name? I wonder what happens if if I spell it wrong. Oh no! Shit! Did I do it with one N, maybe? Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god. Rather have peanut butter M&Ms than more than pieces? Oh my god. Dude, those are so good. The new crunchy peanuts is really good too. I haven't had those yet. Oh, dude. Peanut butter for me too, man. I'm so glad. I found this bread that doesn't have a lot of carbs. It's kind of like balanced out with a lot of fiber, so it doesn't mess my blood sugar up too much. And I'm so happy I found that because I'm having peanut butter sandwiches again with like the actual crunchy peanut butter. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm with you 110%. Alright, guys. All save files of Jeanette have been erased. This is so cruel. Like, they actually go through everything that you did. Gone. Rip all of my data. Alright. Jeanette no longer exists.
Are you all right?
Yona?
It was you. The one who helped me, I mean. Wasn't it? Thank you so much.
I'm glad you're okay.
What's wrong?
Huh?
I mean, you defeated the Shadow Lord and everything, but you don't look happy.
I don't?
This is a lunar tear. How pretty. Are you crying?
Yeah. I guess I am.
This game is so heavy, dude.
I just found something.
I saw you put it in Skull. I'm going to read it in just a second. I want to see the scene. It's been a while since I've seen this, too.
Very special.
Alright, and now we're dead. Okay. Okay, so in terms of VR, so RE4, I've seen gameplay of Beat Saber. That shit looks so cool. That's the game that made me be like, wow, Guitar Hero is like an easy rhythm game compared to actual rhythm games. It's unreal. But Half-Life Alyx, I heard that was a good game. I've never played any Half-Life games at all. But obviously they're legendary. But good to know that Alyx was good. What's it on? If it's not on PlayStation, is it on the Oculus? Meta? Wait, what are some of the others? I know the Meta Quest is like Facebook's. There was the Oculus Rift, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was on the Oculus? Basically John Wick with telekinesis. That's awesome. Runner I haven't heard of. Interesting. Zenith is an MMO and... Dude. How the hell do you play an MMO in VR? Dude, that's gotta be so cool. It's kind of like Sword Art in a way. Dude, that's awesome. Waiting for others to come out. Cyberpunk-like game called Lo-Fi. Never heard of that. Haven't heard of Arcane Age. And I didn't know they're making a Metro VR game. We did Metro 2033 on stream, and I would really like to do Last Light and Exodus on stream as well. That'd be really cool. An alien game based off the films? Oh, of course, dude. Anytime. Lost Season Wait with Beat Saber. It seems like a very intensive game like that. 100%. Just on PC, but you can use Meta on PC through a cable. Gotcha, that makes sense. Oh, have a good one, Beagle. Again, always cool to see you here, man. 100%. Yeah, have some peanut butter for me. Please. Hopefully we'll see you soon, man. Always a pleasure. But that, everyone, was the end of Route D. So, it's 10 p.m. right now. I think we can blast out Route E tonight. I think we can do that. Yeah, VR is like a different beast that I never touch. For as many video games as I do, you know, I have an Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Switch. Like, I really touch like a little bit on everything, but I never did VR. I never even like really played VR. Like I said, the only real experience I had with any of it was like when one of my friends, I think it was the Oculus, because it was years ago. It was probably like 2016 would be my guess. It was probably like 8 years ago. Was really Netflix. I never saw. I didn't even see them play another game. So that's so cool. They're like some games are going all in on VR. Like some companies too. I think Horizon Call of the Mountain, I think is a VR game. Yeah. How do you like the PS VR, like the PlayStation VR stuff, as opposed to like Meta? Like, what's the difference between them? Yeah, it's got to be like a next level immersion kind of thing compared to like other games. Really? It has a sweat issue. Like, what happens with it? It's mostly just a different hardware between them. PSVR 2 has eye tracking. Ooh. That's really cool. Luckily, I didn't have to buy it 3 times. Yeah, that's a good point. So So the sweat, obviously, I'm pretty sure as far as VR goes, and literally this is how little I know about it. It's basically the goggles that you put on over your head, and some games require like holding shit. Like I feel like Beat Saber, you need to hold like the motion sensor stuff, I assume. Wow. So that I thought you. So I was. Thanks for playing, Jesus. Like I was kind of thinking along the lines of, does it like the band that would probably go around your head get loose, or like you just have to like tighten things up, but no, like shit out completely. That's brutal. Right? Yeah. If the sweat drips through it, it might get into it. But like yeah, that's a pretty big problem, especially for like intensive games and shit like that. Oh, I instinctively went to continue. God damn it. But you have a towel now for all that stuff. That's good. As long as you got a workaround. But hey, third time's the charm, am I right? Damn it. Alright, I guess I'll just do I'll do Jeanette spelled correctly. How about that? That's funny. Yeah, exactly. Just overheating or something would be a lot easier than having to send it in every damn time. Okay. So, there's 5 trophies that I still have to do. I can do that. I can't do that. I can do that. I can't do that. I can do that. So I have to... Okay, this one I know I can do. I have to remember to kill the sheep. Okay, guys. We skipping scenes out here. We blasting through.
Get away, you freaks! I'll kill you all!
Do you think that when they'd release a video? Yeah, exactly. People sweat. It's one of those things like, how do you miss it in playtesting so much, you know?
Damn, how many of these things are there? They just keep coming! Don't let anyone hurt Yoda! So this is the power of the Black Book.
Pretty nice if the levels actually went up this quickly. Alright. Jeez.
Yoda!
I come with you to...
Better, but I'll...
Alright, and we're going into it now. Alright, first thing I'm gonna have to do as soon as I really can move is go kill 100 sheep. I gotta make sure I don't fuck that up. So that, I believe, is like the one missable trophy, I guess, now.
Trust. Oh, what I...
I... People say the world is dying. I better get this mutton back to...
Absolutely, Skull Kid. I'm sorry, I got my mic muted. I was taking care of some other stuff while I'm doing this. What do you call it? Yeah, the music in this game, I think, is unbelievably good. I was starting to mention it before with Undertaker when we were talking about like Bloodborne music and everything. This game and its sequel has some of the best music in gaming, I think. It's so unique. Like, it sets such an atmosphere in the game. They do really well with that. I use Spotify, and all of the music is actually on Spotify, which I am very happy about. I don't think I have to actually loot every sheep I kill. Shit. That's funny. Alright. They're running. I'm gonna just move on. But yeah, I love the music in both this game and Nier Automata. Let's see. Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts has phenomenal music as well. Funny, and I actually just saw this too. The person who wrote Simple and Clean for Kingdom Hearts 1 just released a new version of the song. 24 years after it released, I think. I think Kingdom Hearts was 2000? Maybe 2001?
I can't even go hunting in peace anytime.
Make sure you stock up on necessities before heading out to hunt.
Yo, Optimus, thank you for the hydrate. Always appreciated. Got you. I gotta get medicinal herbs. There we go. But I hope you're doing well, Optimus. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts games have incredible music. Like I said, the Nier games. I don't know if Persona is your kind of thing, Skull Kid. Persona games are unbelievably good. If you like a very good story that's like anime-esque with like if you like turn-based combat, Persona is for you. 100%. I cannot recommend them enough if you haven't played them. But you played a little. Plan to go through them all? Just having an ever-growing backlog. That's a big thing, dude. I totally feel it. And you're in the Little Mermaid area of 1. You have the complete pack for PS4. Okay, perfect. So you got them all. Right. Probably double dip now that they're coming to Steam. Yeah, dude, I just heard that. I feel so bad for my friend Ignis Ventus, dude. You know what? Here, I'm gonna give him a quick shout out. If you guys don't follow Ignis Ventus, I want to give him the quick shout out. He is awesome. He's been doing some really cool streams lately. He's just getting into speedrunning Kingdom Hearts, so if you're into like speedruns and that kind of shit, it's awesome to see. Like, even the kind of shit he's doing. But he's going to be playing a lot of them casually as well. I love him to death. He's been doing Fallout, so many different kinds of games. So I wanted to give him a quick shouty. But yeah, he just pulled the trigger, literally, just like a month ago, bought them on the Epic Games Store. And now, like, today they announced they'd be coming to Steam. I'm like, oh my god. Love Fire Emblem and Persona look kind of similar. It's... I feel like it's similar in the fact that they're both JRPGs, that they have that kind of similar, like, look to how they are, but they play completely different. Where Fire Emblem is more of like a tactical kind of thing. Persona is really just like, it's a older Persona games are like dungeon crawling turn-based games. But Persona 5 Royal, completely different. Like I said, if you enjoy turn-based, I would look into Persona 5 Royal. But yes, the tactics. Which one? Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell is its name? As if it's literally not Persona 5 Tactica. That one did look straight up like Fire Emblem, so I forgot about that one. And you're completely right about it. They don't usually play like that. The mainline games, I would say Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 3 Reload. Those are the 3 that you could check out if you're into turn-based games. If you're into more tactical stuff, Persona 5 Tactica was really cool too. It was a spin-off. But thank you for the lurk, Optimus. Always appreciate it. But I see what you mean with the choices and simulation behind it too. 100%. I've never played much of Fire Emblem. What did I play? I played Radiant Dawn for the Wii. I started 3 Houses. I gotta get back to it. Yeah, more like Final Fantasy, where every single one of them is self-contained. And just like Final Fantasy, unless it's like a direct sequel, like Persona 5 Strikers or Persona 5 Tactica, there would be things from like Persona 5. The other thing that you have to know, which is different compared to a lot of other games, they basically release the base game, and then the following year or 2, they release like an updated quality of life version of the game. So Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal are the same game, but Persona 5 Royal has like quality of life updates as well as extra content. So, like, I would say play Persona 5 Royal. Don't bother with Persona 5. Persona 4 Golden as opposed to Persona 4. Persona 3 Reload instead of Persona 3. Shit like that. Like I said, very confusing. There's so many. Now being added more to. Yeah, completely understandable. But again, if you like strong narratives that are anime-esque and you like turn-based combat, I cannot recommend Persona 5 Royal more. Like, I love Persona 4 Golden, Persona 3 Reload I just played because it came out this year and it was very good. But, oh my, Persona 5 Royal changed the game.
That's all.
Truly. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, so I was getting into, like, JRPGs a little bit more. Like Kingdom, like, I'm talking JRPGs like Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. If you could recommend one Persona Star with, what would you say? I've been looking at the one with Jokers. That is Royal. Yep. Yep, that is definitely the one I would recommend the most. It's probably the most easily accessible. It's gonna give you the most reason to play it. I love Persona 4 Golden, and the story is incredible. I love Persona 3 Reload. The story wasn't as good, in my opinion, but a lot of people love it more. But Persona 5 Royal is going to be, like, the definitive, accessible game for you to try. It is unbelievable. That's true, Legend of Dragoon. That is a good point. I almost have no doubt in my mind that you would love Persona 5 Royal, then. It's just incredible. It blew up the way it did for a reason, kind of thing. It's so damn good, man. Persona 5 Royal was the first one. Was the first JRPG that I really played that got me into playing more. Like, this was, like, I basically played Pokemon until I played Persona, and then was like, oh my god, like, turn-based party management games can be good that isn't Pokemon? That's unreal. Like, I didn't even play Final Fantasies until I played Persona 5. Well, I played 15, but I'm not going to count that. Like, I didn't want to play other Final Fantasies until after I played Persona 5 Royal, because I was like, oh my god, this game, like, opened my mind to how good these games can be. Like, that's how much it influenced, like, games that I liked. Plus, you can get it for a pretty good price at this point. Like, now, it's been out for so long, the definitive editions you can get. In fact, Ambi literally just got the deluxe... what was it? The collector's edition. It was the collector's edition of the game for, $50. $50. She got the PS5 Steelbook case version of the game, along with art prints for every single character in the game, like main character in the game. Several, like a treasure chest from the game, like a desk box, like that you could use to like put like jewelry in and shit like that kind of treasure chest. Like one of the characters' briefcases, like $50. Most games you can't even buy for $50 by themselves, and she got all of that for $50. Like, it blew my mind. Shin Megami Tensei looks fun too, like an M-rated Pokemon. I think Persona and them are connected. You are correct. Persona games are actually a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei games. Shin Megami Tensei... So, I have never finished a Shin Megami Tensei game. I started Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, the remaster for it, and I barely started SMT 5 as well. That one's for the Switch. But now, in June, SMT 5 is coming to Xbox and PlayStation, so I'll be picking that up and playing it. From what I understand, SMT is more of like the, it's basically the harder Persona. Persona has like some challenging aspects, not a ton of them. The way I've heard it described is like SMT is if you want a more punishing experience. Like, the turn-based combat can really mess you up. They really don't pull punches, whereas Persona gives you that kind of a leeway of like, it's a little high school simulator sometimes. It's fun. Sit down CD keys for $29.19. Ooh, there you go. Hell yeah, Skull Kid, anytime. Man, I love talking about these games. I love showing people these games. Like, honestly, one of my favorite things to do ever, like, literally, is... It is Undertaker. Yep. The endgame stuff for Route D was over, so now we're into Route E for a little while. And it's going to be same stuff for a while. But I love talking about games, man. I love showing people games and, like, just seeing how they play it, like, I am so happy that Amber wants to play as many games as she does with me on stream, because there is almost nothing that I like more than being like, Amber, there's this game that I love. I think you'll love it too. Let's try it. And she's just so into trying it. Truly, it's one of my favorite things to be able to share that experience with other people, and that's what I love about Twitch too, because I like people that I love watching to stream, people I like have gotten to meet in these communities. It's incredible. Yeah, I think you'll like it, Skull Kid. Definitely keep me updated. Oh, so Undertaker, so you don't know anything about this. I wasn't sure how much you knew. Obviously, I'm not going to say a damn word because I don't want to accidentally spoil something. So I won't say anything, but completely uncharted territory. Okay. But yes, this is Route E. That's all I will tell you. You're gonna have a fun time, my man. I can, if you know nothing, oh my god, I am so hyped. I am so hyped to see your reactions tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna Google myself exactly when things start to happen. That way you don't get spoiled. I'm Googling it just so I make sure that you definitely don't get. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right, I know exactly where the split is. So, you're good. So, we're good for a bit, Undertaker. I will let you know when to stop because of the spoilers. I wanted to like make sure I knew where. But yeah, Skull Kid, dude, I'm literally getting so excited for you to play that game. Me not remembering where the key was.
There are shades here too?
Yo, you know what's one trophy that I need to do, Undertaker, that I didn't get originally? I need to kill 100 sheep. Literally forgetting that sheep aren't around in part 2. I now have to make sure I do it. Oh, Skull Kid, no problem, man. If you ever come in here and you need to ask, hey, what was that game we were talking about the other day? Dude, I don't give a shit. My memory is so trash. I'll honestly probably also forget we discussed it, so do not worry about that for a second. Yeah, I forgot that. So I have to kill the sheep in this playthrough. Just taking turns. That was the only medicinal herb? Oh god, I actually have to be careful. Can you imagine how embarrassing it would be if I just died? Well, let's at least pick this up. That's not much better, actually. I agree 110%. Absolutely, Undertaker. The way they're written, the way things unfold, it's just like... It's unbelievable how he wrote this. I forget, like, how long some enemies really take to kill. Until I have Vice. But I'm gonna go after the sheep after I get Vice. But again, 100% agree with you, Undertaker. Come at me, bro. This game, I feel like the grinding was honestly part of the experience. Does that make sense? The weight of all that time and effort you put into the game. Oh, absolutely. And believe me, it'll be all that much more. What's the word I'm looking for? All that much more heavy when you start the next part. I can say that with confidence. That you're gonna feel the weight of it more. But, Skullcat, just because I know we were talking about it, I definitely am looking forward to doing my first experience with the Shin Megami Tensei game as well. What? Is there still an enemy here? What's going on? Oh, that's weird. I did watch the anime. I think it was very well done. 100%. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a Shin Megami Tensei game myself. I don't know if I want to do Nocturne or 5 first. I'll probably do 5 first just because the definitive edition, SMT5 Vengeance, is going to be coming out in June. And I feel like that's just going to be the definitive way to experience SMT right now. So that'll probably be my go-to first. And I'll let you know what I think of it because I actually have it pre-ordered already. Atlas is another company that does amazing things. They've got a game coming out in October, a brand new IP. I would say see what you think of Persona 5 Royal first. I feel like there's going to be a lot to this new game called I think it's called Metaphor Refantasio, or maybe Refantasio Metaphor. I forget which order it's in. But that's going to be a new game from that company coming out in October, and it looks like it's going to be wild. Like, there's so much going into it. So I can't wait to check that out. Undertaker, have you played any Persona games? I feel like turn-based isn't really your thing. Like, as far as the games that we've discussed and the ones that I know you've played, I feel like turn-based hasn't been in the realm of what you do, but I'm curious. New game I want, made by some of the Kingdom Hearts team, called Raynap. Wait, really? Yo, absolutely send that trailer. I have not heard of this game, and I need to.
Give her back.
I don't know how I've never heard of this. Haven't played them yet? Turn-based isn't your typical because of ADHD. Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Then, Yoda!
By the heavens, I have never been treated in such a manner.
There. So how do we save Yoda?
Once I destroy these shades, the magic barrier preventing your passage should simply
But
disappear.
I love the Persona games. I'm also a big fan of turn-based for sure. My whole idea behind like turn-based games at first was like, wow, I really like them because I don't have to be good, I just have to be smart, and I can be smart. After a while, it still ends up being a skill issue half the time, and I'm like, all right, I guess I gotta learn how to do something, but.
Coming.
You should not have turned your blades on me, foul creatures.
But that's awesome, dude. Okay, so July for Japan, but like October in North America. Dude, I gotta fucking look at this shit. How did I not hear about the Kingdom Hearts team doing a new game? Okay, comes out September 27th. Dude, I'm looking into this immediately. That sounds incredible. Oh, and so Skull Kid, I forgot to watch the trailer of the game that you told me about, the solar panel, but literally the following day I was hanging out with a friend and I mentioned that you told me about this game and they knew about it and they were like, oh, it was such a cool concept, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Right, something, but hey man, that's pretty cool. Gotcha.
What out of those things?
I mean, I was a big Pokemon guy. I still am. So a lot of JRPGs and how I got into this stuff was turn-based at first. Honestly, I'm really trying to think. I feel like outside of Kingdom Hearts, Nier was probably my first like action JRPG. This was so out of my wheelhouse when my friend texted me about it to play it.
Is this magic?
But I loved it so much.
The true power of Grimoire Vice.
Hold on, Yoda. I'm coming. Is that all of them?
They made 2 of the Boktai games. That's so cool. What an interesting concept, you know? Whether it's Persona and SMT, we have a lot of similar interesting games. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you literally have someone who's like, hey, I bet you'd like this. Man, I really can't speak highly enough for these games. I fucking love them. They're definitely not for everybody, and I know that, but let me tell you, the people they're for, they are fucking for. Like, damn.
Like I said,
But, you know, like, there's, you know, these games definitely have dark tones, but, like, you know, I also love Nier because of the dark and somber tones it takes and how they tell their story, and it's just unbelievable how it gets done, you know? Good evening, Ambi. We were actually, because summoned by Undertaker saying Persona. Honestly, I believe it. Yeah, I was telling Skull about some games, and I mentioned Persona 5, and they were like, "Yo, let me check it out." And they might be picking it up soon. What would Persona 1 be on, or should I start with later entry? So that might actually be a question better for your brother. I'm not too sure. Oh, I'm going to be careful. Because I have no healing items, like an idiot. What do you call it, though? Personas 1 and 2 are very much like Shin Megami Tensei. They're very, as far as I know, they're very unforgiving. They're very, or maybe not very unforgiving. I feel like they're just very much in the dungeon crawler aspect. It really depends on what you're into. A lot of people say Persona 3 is the true, like, modern Persona experience. Like, that's where they started with what they've been doing since then. So if you're looking for, like, what Persona became and what they've been doing more of lately, Personas 3, 4, and 5 are what you would look into. I have to be very careful. So I'm going to focus for a second because I do not have anything to deal with, and it would really suck if I died. Though I do have some more defense drops, so I'm probably gonna go for that. Give me 1 second, everybody. Awesome. Okay. But yeah, Persona 3 was the first one that really changed into more of like, hey, we're like a little bit of a high school simulator. You get to do all these things in school. You raise confidants. There's reasons to do this. But then we also have the same dungeon crawler kind of experience that you've come to know from us. Persona 5 accentuated that, and Persona 5, I think, perfected a lot of that stuff. But they're incredible. I myself have never played Personas 1 or 2 either. But it has talent from Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and Legend of Mana. Ooh. That's a series I've never played either, but I know a lot about. But hell yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out, dude. Hell yeah, that's so funny. I didn't get the notification. So, alright, I'll check it after stream. But welcome in, Abby. How are you doing? Sorry, I was focusing on that. I didn't realize that I didn't have anything to heal with. So I was worried. Being that I don't need money for anything else in this game, I should really just make sure I have enough healing items. Also, for any Kingdom Hearts fans, I haven't really heard rumors too much, but some people are really thinking that at this PlayStation Showcase that we may get at the end of this month, like at the end of this month, it's already May 21st, that we may be getting soon, we may hear news about Kingdom Hearts 4. Not getting anyone's hopes up, but that would be really cool. Dude, I would love it. Dude, that's what people are thinking. We're like, so once again, I feel like I talk about these guys all. I swear I'm not that obsessed with Co-op 64, but a lot of what I bring up is because I hear about it on their podcast. So honestly, that's a big reason why it seems like I talk about them all the time. But people are discussing like, oh, what worlds are we gonna see in Kingdom Hearts 4? And you know what? I don't know what we're gonna see. It would be really cool to see a Star Wars world. I think a lot of people are thinking like maybe a Coco world or something because it's been that long. But here's the thing. I don't know if Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to have Disney worlds. Because I don't think, like, now that they finished the story that they were doing in Kingdom Hearts 3, like, this is a new arc. They're starting, like, almost an entirely new story. Almost. There might not be a point to like doing more Disney worlds. They may have cut ties with Disney. Like I don't really know. And we just haven't gotten like any information about it to know. So okay, hold on. I'm just making sure. Okay. Multi-dimension time shifting. Honestly, yeah. Even watching the videos, they have a very. It's a very confusing story. I don't think it's going to be some... I don't know if it's going to be some alternate world. They definitely have a story still going on. Yeah, imagine instead of Disney Worlds, yeah, it's like Nickelodeon Cartoon Network. That would be fucking wild, dude. But I don't know. Like, the one trailer that we did get for Kingdom Hearts 4 does not look like Kingdom Hearts. It looks like a Final Fantasy game, which prompted a lot of people to say, I think we're going to get a much more realistic-looking Kingdom Hearts instead of the goofy, silly stuff that we've gotten, like, used to.
Maybe you can save the whole world.
Which would be very interesting.
I guess I won't.
Okay, I'm gonna do the 100 sheep achievement now.
You really should treat omnipotent
I need to make sure we get that.
with more respect.
But I think it'll be very interesting to see what we get. Is that all the sheep here? Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, we're gonna be doing this quite a couple of times, guys. I'm sorry, but we can talk Kingdom Hearts and talk about Ambi's Night in the meantime while we blast this out, because I can't miss this. But yeah, so there's like guesses and like things like that about not even having the Disney Worlds, moving towards a more Final Fantasy story esque story. Like I said, they do still have a story going on. They in Kingdom Hearts 3, while wrapping part of it up, like the bulk of it, they introduced like a new like problem, I guess is the way to put it. That kind of still plays along with a lot of elements, so it is still relative to the same story, but I can see how they would move away. So all of those are shades. And how many sheep are there? Like 4, 5?
Do
Only
you
4, huh?
hear these shades?
Of course. I'd be
Jesus
stupid not
Christ,
to.
dude. Alright.
But I
We're gonna have to
to
do this
say yes,
25
no matter what.
times.
I see.
Alright, no big deal, no big deal. Okay, let me read Amy's message now.
You're a pretty
But,
good listener for such an old
It's fine.
child.
Grandmother's brother came over to the corner and said he was going to talk to us about his business. Interesting. Come from a long line of military people, so we should never give up. It was inspiring, I guess. It was odd. And a lot of the women came up to me and tried to explain how they related to me, and I was like, okay. I mean, to be fair, that literally just sounds like a family reunion. I don't think that was... I mean, yes, it's weird, but I will let you know that is very normal. Oh, God. Let me tell you guys something. I remember... one time we had a family reunion. This was many years ago. This was well over 10 years ago. What do you call it? And it was people that I'd never met. Like, it was like family of family that I'd never met before, would never meet again. It was one of those like it was one of those times. So it was like, okay, this is pretty cool, but like, you know, I'm definitely not going to remember who any of you are. I definitely don't know who any of you are, so don't think that I'm going to remember, kind of thing. It was one of those situations. And it literally felt like an episode of Seinfeld. Because, like, you know, we had the people that I knew, we had some really nice other family members, but, you know, we also had, like, the odd ones out. We had you guys know the Seinfeld episode with the close talker? There was someone who just spoke so low all the time and would have to stand right in my face for me to hear. Like, I literally thought it was an episode of Seinfeld. It was crazy. Dinah made banana pudding, Lisa made ham and cheese sliders, Kylie made buffalo chicken dip and cookie brownies. Ooh, made a bean salsa? That's pretty cool. I was like, help? What would a family be without the odd ones out, you know? And, you know, I feel like if it was your grandmother's brother, I am, you know, I don't know how old, I'm assuming older. You know, I feel like at that age, you know, you kind of just want to impart some wisdom, and it's all, you know, no matter what the reason is, it's always inspiring to hear never give up, you know? It's always a cool thing to hear. But a long line of military people, I didn't know that. Yeah, my grandfather on my mom's side was in the Navy. Is that it? Is that the only military family member I know about? Definitely not. There are others, and it's gonna kill me that I can't remember right now. But he's the one I'm thinking of at the top of my head. 2 people thought you were your mom? That's funny, Ambi. Yeah, the long hair and the red goatee really set me apart from my parents. The long hair sets me apart from my dad, and the goatee sets me apart from my mom. Fun fact, guys. Not the other way around. Oh, I was still locked on. I feel like this playthrough is only gonna take so long because I have to kill the sheep. I wish I remembered that they weren't around in the second part of the game. Skull Kid, man, I love Kingdom Hearts. I do. Me and Abby actually just played Kingdom Hearts 1 on stream recently. And like I said, Ignis Ventus, if you guys don't follow already, please drop them the follow. They're going to be doing some of the Kingdom Hearts games casually as well. They started Rechain. They did a stream tonight. But again, because my Discord doesn't work, I didn't see the notification. And then once I saw it, they were already offline. So I don't think they did a long stream, but I wonder if it was more of a Chain of Memories. No, little genie is actually the correct answer. It's like, comparatively to some families, you know, we don't have a huge family. My cousins and aunt and uncle, like, my immediate family is not big. Like, compared to, like, Blood Trip's family, for instance, is massive. In fact, I actually knew 3 of his cousins before he actually knew they were his cousins. Like, that's how crazy big his family is. So, like, when I went to, like, a family reunion and, like I said, like, oh, this is this person. I'm like, how are we related? People would always ask that, and I'm just like, there is no shot in hell that, first off, I understand a family tree. Second off, that I'm going to remember this family tree. And I'm like, not even in a bad way, it's just so confusing to me. Like, this is your cousin, this is your second cousin, this is your second cousin once removed, this is your third cousin 3 times removed, twice inserted. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. The twice inserted was a joke. I don't think that actually happens. And actually, I meant to check. How much insulin do I have left in the vial? I think I have more than enough to make it to tomorrow morning. But if I do... Oh, yeah, 65? Fuck yeah. That'll be enough for breakfast and possibly even some lunch tomorrow. We got some cool streams. We're doing some more Pokemon Sword and Shield Dynamax adventures. Sounds like we're going to have Biggest Honk and Blood Trip. I'm going to text Black Belt tomorrow, see if he'll be back for it. That'll be around 6:30 p.m. EST. And then we'll do some Halo Infinite, it sounds like, with Nick Raymond 11 and Zach. We're going to get back on. Exactly. Go to someone I know. Get me through the whole thing. As long as you can find that person, you're golden. Have you been to a lot? Has your family done several family reunions? I mean, I guess this isn't... I feel like I'm calling it something more formal than it is, Ambi, because I feel like it's not really a family reunion what you did. I think you kind of just went to visit your cousin and they decided to have some family over. I guess just people you haven't seen in a while would be my guess. Blood sugar's still looking fine. Well, Ambi, have you ever just thought about not looking like your mom and then not getting asked that question? I'm just saying. I was like, I'm like 19. And then they asked a second time. Just because you're 19 doesn't mean you couldn't have had 2 daughters, Ambi. Gosh. Traditions sadly kind of fallen off. Everyone's either getting too old or group families of their own. Gotcha. Oh, that kind of sucks. I'm sorry, Skull Kid. Yeah, traditions kind of get outlived sometimes. But keep the ones that you love as best as you can keep going, you know? Day, do not worry about my lack of sleep schedule. The funny thing is, I think I actually sleep too much. I think it's just that every minute that I'm not sleeping is streaming. How you doing, Day? I swear I sleep. I can do a sleeping stream if you don't believe. I don't want to do a sleeping stream, actually. But welcome in, Day. I hope everything's going well. I do get typically 8 hours. As late as I go to sleep, I still get 8 hours. Like, I think last night I didn't fall asleep till close to, like, it was like 4:30 in the morning, and it sucked. Like, again, it's a lot of times that I go to bed super late, it's my blood sugar and not necessarily me wanting to go to sleep that late. But it was like 4:30 in the morning, and I'm like, oh my god, this is horrible. And then I woke up at 12:30, and I was like, nope, still got 8 hours. Oh. Exactly. Makes time and rooms for new ones. That's exactly what you gotta do. But hell yeah. Hell yeah, Skull Kid. That's the spirit, absolutely. I don't even think I look like my mom. People there when I was 35 maybe never even met Kyler Kate. That's a good point, too. You know, people always ask me, Amber. People always ask me, what game would you like to play for the first time again if I could? You know what? You know what experience I'd like to have for the first time again if I could? Meeting Kylie. God, what a day that was. Unbelievable. A good amount, too. Day. So, I think we're good. The only thing I would like to fix is when that sleep happens. That's the one thing that I would like to fix. Ambi, if I could relive that moment, let me tell you. Even if I had to work, that's honestly how much I like Kylie. I think I'd do that again. But I hope everything's been going well, Day. How have your streams been going? Did you ever finish up Pokemon Legends Arceus? Because I'm pretty sure one of the last times I stopped in for that game, you were kind of late game. I don't know if I just happened to miss one of the streams finishing it up or whatever the case was. I'm curious. Curious on what you thought of the ending if you got to it. But I forget if I asked this yesterday, Ambi. What do you call it? How many people were there tonight for dinner? Like, was it like? I feel like it's not a family reunion as more like it's not a formal one as much as it was just, hey, we got some family members down here. Why don't we get a couple more together for dinner? Maybe like 16. Okay, so more than I would have thought. I was thinking 10 maybe. Okay, so that was a good amount of people though. Okay, somewhere in between. Not yet. You have 3 not. Oh, which 3 requires a lot of grinding? Guys, I feel like I've killed way too many sheep. Right. So 12 other people aside from, like, you, Kylie, Kate, and Dana. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I guess if I thought of it that way. Sorry, I was reading a text and not realizing that I was running into a wall. Fuck this guy. But again, glad everyone's having a good night. So Ambi, what are your plans for tomorrow? And then, do you know what time your flight is on Thursday? I know we were discussing a little bit about that, and you were saying it was like evening on Thursday. I'm glad you've been here, Elnora. Always appreciate the lurk. But true. Always good to know, right? Going souvenir shopping. Oh, maybe breakfast, and then everyone else is going to the beach. Who's everyone else? Like, are you going with Kylie and Kate and Dan? Like, who's going where? I guess I don't need to ask that specific. Who's going where? What times? Can I have, like, a time clock sheet? Can you, like, make sure you clock out of the house before you go anywhere? I need to make sure that you're back on time, you know? Flight is apparently 8 p.m. on Thursday. Okay, gotcha. Oh, thank fucking God, guys. I'm so glad I'm done with that. Alright, let's go. How many? Oh my God, never mind. I don't have anything to heal with, and I feel like I should get that first. won't be at home until like 1. Yeah, understandable. It'll be fine. Well, so if the flight's at 8, what time are you guys planning on getting to the airport? Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So we're all going souvenir shopping. We might all be going out to breakfast, and then everyone. Okay, gotcha. Airport around 5. That's what I would guess. I'm back, Eleanor. You don't need to be worried. Oh, I didn't want to. Okay, well. There we go. All right. Alright. We are back on track, everybody. We have now killed all the sheep we needed. There's only 4 achievements left. Finish Route E. Get the flower. Complete the game within 15 hours. And this. When Robertson didn't realize the cashier was on your order yet, and then there was someone bagging my stuff and it made me wondering because I feel like I should be doing something. Well, that's just the guilt in you.
How could there be shades here of all places?
I wager they appear whenever the sun stops shining.
That's just the ShopRite in you. Because remember, if there's someone bagging your stuff, they're there for that reason. You don't have to feel bad for it. I'm sure they would have appreciated the help, but it's not like they have your picture up in Publix by asshole number one. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Absolutely. They have your picture up now in every Publix. Do not serve her.
This is a weird place for a village.
How are we supposed to reach the chief's
True.
house?
True. You'd have to get like a whole new face to do that.
Is anyone even here?
That's true, you can borrow my beer. You're good. You're good, Undertaker, don't worry. That's actually so funny that you just sent that message, because I was like, I might have to put it in chat to make sure that Undertaker gets the message when we hit that point. We're still not really that
I'm
close.
looking for someone who knows about the sealed verses. She's just like her.
Alright, let's head back to Popola.
It would appear there are no powerful shades here. The sealed verses would never be found in such a place.
Yeah. Let's go talk to Popola and figure out a new plan.
Whoa, almost jumped over it. Okay. Or borrow my beer. Yeah, you could try that, Ambi. Absolutely. No, do what you're doing, Undertaker. Remember when I did some of Yakuza yesterday, Ambi? That was cool.
Your
At the ship boss and not too much more? Nice. Hell yeah.
bitch. I knew this would happen. Did we get her?
You should come to Florida while I'm here. There you go. Oh, by the way, Alnora, just in case you didn't see, Undertaker has not played this game, so just don't mention anything spoilery for like the E ending stuff. Just in case, I don't want it to get spoiled. You usually don't, but I figured I'd mention it because I think you're the only one in here who has done it or has seen it and knows what happens. So just in case, I want to mention that. Jimmy did not bring up the meme that you sent him yesterday. Did you ever answer him, or did you just leave him on the question mark thing?
Hold back until we have a chance to approach.
Stay out of my way! He's mine, you idiots!
It would appear we are not the focus of her anger.
Guess not.
She's not one to ever spew spoilers or anything like that. I just figured I'd mention it just in case. It would suck
These guys shades
if
too.
we've been doing so good.
I didn't know shades could get that big.
The scale of this one is like nothing you've encountered before. Ready your guard.
Whoa.
Die! Die, die, die! I'm gonna pull out your teeth and cram them up your ass!
That woman's mouth
Boom.
pierces her
focus on defeating this thing.
Well, I knew you didn't play Replicant, but I figure you know what happens.
Is she human?
This one has been possessed by a shade. She exists as neither fully human nor other.
I feel bad for treating her like one of those things. We have to help her.
Left him on red, I didn't know what to say. Fair. I will dox myself, though. Yes, yep, they played the original. GZ comes out. Oh, how did you know? Man, Ambi out here just reading spoilers. Straight up.
I'm sorry.
No,
It's okay.
Oh, one that monster.
a half-human and a giant shade.
She's kind of pretty, but she's really intense.
Good talk to Bubba. I think this will still be more worth it in the end.
It's a
So
wild
it's...
boar.
Have you the skill to hunt one of those
Oh
down?
my fucking god,
I
I'm
don't know.
an idiot.
They look pretty strong.
Nah, this is still gonna be worth it in the end. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Almost died.
This is impossible.
I'm gonna do this. I agree with you. 100% Undertaker. Absolutely. Yes! Give me that tusk! Why didn't it give me the tusk? Did I need to accept the quest to get it? Oh, that blows butts. Amelia's best boy, honestly, true. I can't believe Ambi would just be out here ruining the best part of Jay-Z reveal in Nier Replicant.
There must be a sealed verse inside that enormous shade. I'm certain of it.
Dude, it's so heartbreaking. Like, once you get the revelation at the end of Route A, that, like, the shades are the humans, you're like, oh my god. And then, like, it starts to make sense as to why they drop the items they do. Like, killing the little shades and having them drop used coloring books, you're like, oh my god. Yoko Tower does it again. Like, that blew my fucking mind, dude. Yeah, killing the little ball ones in the ballroom, dude. Unbelievable. Where am I going? Go to Village Tavern. I don't... Like, it's so funny that I don't really remember what happens in part 1. Like, I feel like altogether, part 1 is so much longer than part 2. But you just do part 2 so many times. All games make you consider why you're doing the things you do. It's so fucked up. Oh, right, because I need money. I think I have enough, actually. So I'm just gonna do it. I love the games that get introspective.
What do you know about this junkie?
I guess there are ancient ruins buried there? It's full of old scrap and other weird stuff that no one understands. To get there, we have to cross the Iron Bridge to the northeast. Hopola says these huge metal crates used to cross that bridge all the time in the old world.
Jesus,
Humans
there's so
certainly
many.
were wise back then.
I don't know. If they were so smart, why did we end up like this?
Good point. The whole time. It really is like an unbelievable kind of like ending and really makes you think. And funny enough that it's not even really the ending. It was just the first ending. Should we just play Nier Replicant again? I mean, I guess technically we're gonna have to. I actually still need the completing the game in 15-hour trophy, so.
Jacob.
Hey, oh! See... You got here...
Fun fact, Ambi, I actually did do your favorite game twice on stream. Actually, wait, hold on. Did I stream the whole game the second time, or did I just start streaming when I got to the royal content? I actually can't remember that. Don't know if I could do the full grinding again, to be honest. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's completely understandable. Undertaker. Completely understandable. I don't know what it is, man. I don't mind it as much.
Not that we have any idea how...
I also believe that that it has to do with a lot with the fact that I did not have that bad of an experience this time around doing it.
And I bet they're full of rare materials.
Nintendogs? Yo, Alnora, just 12-hour Nintendogs stream.
This place is hardly befitting one of my grand stature.
You sure do like to...
I don't... Did I stream all of the second game again? Or did I only start streaming once I got to the royal content? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember where I'm supposed to go, but I know I obviously need 3 titanium alloys. Oh my fucking god.
It's pretty rough in here.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds right. That sounds like what I think I would do.
I'm certain the Elder has been giving his share of their food to his brother.
We can always check the VODs on Twitch. Ah, motherfucker. So who's the bad friend, Amy? The one who actually did play the game twice, or the one that forgot they played the game twice? I swear to God, if I get any Damascus steel. Bad Twitch stand, not a bad friend. Alright, fair. Well... Is this one guaranteed? This one's probably guaranteed to happen. Yeah. Alright, cool.
That should do it. You ever wish you could just warp
That
back
sounds
to
like
the
you.
plan after you get their stuff?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's apparently a kind of magic that can zap you to faraway places in an instant.
Ah, that one. Well, I would stay away from such devilry were I you, lad.
How come?
Because all of the sages who attempted said spell were reduced to mincemeat when they struck obstacles in their path.
Wow. All right then. Walking it is.
An excellent choice.
I hate.
Here you go.
I want.
We just need to wait.
Yeah.
Please, no. You don't. Mom, you're gonna need to use the elevator.
Alright, let's go search for the brother's mothers. Brother's mother. Brother mothers? Brother's mother. Let's go find their mom. Yo, why did the game do that? Did you guys see that? Yo, the camera fucked up. It was supposed to zoom out.
Be somewhere deep inside the mountain, right?
If I may ask, what is it that possesses you to meddle in the...
I have no idea which floor it's gonna be.
Yona and I both.
I'm
know
guessing
what
I'm
it
going to the
feels
second
like to
floor.
miss your mother.
Is it this one? Maybe? We only have one activation code right now, so it's probably this way. Would be my guess. start killing some of them. Is this not where I'm supposed to be going? Oh. Yo, is the game glitching? Oh, good night. Good night, Ambi. Always cool to see you. I hope tomorrow goes well. I hope you guys have fun souvenir shopping. I hope you guys get some good breakfast, too. 100%.
Can't possibly believe their mother managed to fight her way down here.
Oh.
Or, for that matter, that she has been collecting scrap metal for a solid week. Open your eyes, lad. The woman is clearly...
She's alive. Miracles don't happen if you don't believe in them, okay?
Miracles.
No, are you... Fuck. Alright, so I gotta throw it a little bit earlier. Nope. Alright. Again, I hope everyone's having a good night. I hope you guys enjoyed the Elden Ring stream from earlier. Like I said, tomorrow we got some Pokemon Sword and Shield shiny hunting that we normally do on Wednesday nights, and then we also have some Halo Infinite tomorrow night as well. As of right now, I believe we'll be doing some of that, so definitely be ready for it. It'll be a lot of fun.
It's malfunctioning.
Yeah, this might be a problem.
Be aware of your
Yo,
surroundings.
what the fuck?
No mere machine can defy us.
Alright, I'm jumping.
Stay
What?
focused, Vice.
That was weird.
Don't let yourself be crushed.
Oh, you think?
Oh, what fun. Oh, what a troublesome piece of machinery.
Oh, come on. Now what?
Clear them all out. That's the only way.
This thing's got all kinds of moves.
But how are you doing, Elnora?
Now all that remains is
Hope everything's been going well. Have you been doing some more Final Fantasy XIV? I should be good for it on Thursday.
These chambers are loaded with bombs.
It would seem magic has no effect against the head.
It's working.
Unbelievable. Such an obvious weak point. Try feeding
Oh,
one of
shit.
those bombs.
Where have I heard that plan before? Stupid machine.
Chilling on the couch with Chester at the moment? Hell yeah. Boom. You move, and he stares.
This black.
It would
Sounds right.
What's this?
Did she?
Almost done with all the main story stuff? Awesome.
Come on. think?
Are you...
I mean, this is Mom's perfume.
I feel that, Crazy Dragoon. Yeah, it's hot here too. Have a good night. We'll be doing some Pokemon Sword and Shield tomorrow. So hopefully we'll see you for that. But have a good night.
I hope...
Hey.
Your action.
I'm worried about Yona. Let's go back.
Oh, that's nice. Having a nice cool downstairs. We actually, we turned on the air yesterday, and apparently we have a leak in the air conditioning unit. So, we have to turn it off, and hopefully have someone come by tomorrow to check on it and see what's leaking. So hopefully that gets taken care of soon. I'm in the downstairs of my house, so I honestly, so like a lot of times like the air, I mean, you know, the air will circulate throughout the house, but the downstairs stays cooler most of the time. My room is obviously still very hot because of all the electronics and the fact that I keep my door closed while I stream. So for reasons like that, it still gets kind of hot in here, but comparatively to the upstairs, it's good. And definitely more livable. Yeah, the sooner the better for something like that. Like I said, we turn it off now because, like, we've seen, like, different spots on our ceiling. Like, it wasn't super bad in other years, but every year that we go to turn it on, there's always something. Like a leak. And we always get some maintenance guy here who can't find the issue, and it's just like, well, looks like you're fine, and then we're fine. But apparently I heard my mom say that she felt the leak. So, definitely can't be putting that one off. Definitely got to get someone here for that one.
The blacks.
Let's...
Most of the floor downstairs is the stone in the kitchen. Helps out so... That's understandable. Upstairs is like 8 to... Wait, really? 8 to 10 degrees warmer? Holy shit. That's a significant difference. That's a significant difference. Well, like you said, lucked out, huh? Alright, let's go to Seafront. Like, that... Like, I feel like even 3 to 4 degrees cooler would be, like... Would be a noticeable difference. But 8 to 10 is unreal. There, you know what, though? Like you said, you lucked out. Must feel pretty good being in that. No shade hits the roof at all, just cooking from sun up to sundown. Holy shit. Well, that would do it. For sure.
Damn shades! Go away!
That villager is under attack.
Die, you foul beasts!
You know, that's fucking... That's wild, Alnora. It makes a lot of sense as to why it's so much cooler downstairs. What little facade? I probably do. Should we just do all of the fishing stuff? Oh, actually, I do need to do fishing, huh? That's funny. If the innkeeper's still here, we're gonna be. You're definitely gonna see some.
Let's head.
We're definitely gonna be seeing some more fishing. Wow. That's crazy. Oh. Force of habit that I did that.
We're all.
Just your room, 2 windows open? Understandable. God damn. Well, that's still an upgrade then. Damn, the windows were so old they barely opened? That's kind of crazy. It's like, I'm glad that, like, it is cooler down here because being now, I've said it during multiple jokes, but my windows are ground level. Like, literally could just reach out and touch the ground right now. So, like, I really don't want to open the windows because if I ever did, it's basically just bug central, I'm sure. Ugh. I was just thinking about it.
We have
Doing anything like that was work since since it was built. Wow. And it's probably older than I am. Yeah. Sometimes upkeep doesn't really keep up, huh?
We need.
Yo, the bees. Can you... Ugh. Yo, are anyone here allergic to bees? They multiply after you killed one. Anyone remember your first time getting stung by a bee? Was it as traumatic for anyone else as it was for me? It wasn't really traumatic. I kind of antagonized it, so like made a lot of fucking sense, but my god, I did not like it. I don't know how old I was. I couldn't have been that old. But I was outside playing with like a toy little tiger I had. And the bee started flying around me. I didn't even swat at it, but I just used the bee and kind of just started growling at it and moved it. It was probably moving the toy erratically. And felt threatened and stung the shit out of me. Smashes one with a flip flop. 2 magically appear. Oh, God. I hate bees too, man. I do. I don't go outside enough to risk getting stung ever. I honest to God, cannot tell you if I've ever been stung more than that one time. Don't know what it felt like. What happened when you got stung that you don't know what it felt like? Do you just not remember? Since it's been so long, or is there about to be a story here?
That's what. Anyway.
Okay, yes, we did Seafront. They might be sending us to Facade next. There's really no other place. I mean, unless we go back to Seafront, because I don't think we go back to the Junk Heap. We're gonna have to do the Forest of Myth part. Maybe that's next. Maybe she's gonna tell us like the letter she got from the Forest of Myth. I forget. Do check up on the area. Oh, maybe we don't do that. Hey, Undertaker, if you're still here, I think we're gonna be hitting spoiler territory soon. Yo, mosquitoes, I'm right there with you, Alnora. Dude, for the solar eclipse that kind of happened like a month or something ago now, maybe even 2 months ago, I went outside I was outside for less than 10 minutes looking at that, and I got 7 mosquito bites on my leg. Okay, not just one leg, it was on both legs. I got 7. Okay, sounds good. Like, I'm not 110% sure. I'm pretty damn sure this is where we're gonna start to see a split. But I just wanted to hit you up, and because I honestly cannot wait to see your reaction tomorrow night to this stuff. That was a good one, Elnora. But where are you at right now for Route C? Wait, did you do Route C? Undertaker, how many routes did you have done? Like, on your file? What's listed? And you got all the pieces, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Shades.
I'm gonna pause it here because I do believe this is where it's gonna start to split. We probably have a little bit of time, but I don't want to risk Undertaker running into it. Oh, Skull Kid, hell yeah! You know what? That's up to you. If you like physical copies, the steelbooks are so cool. Like, so cool. So personally, if it were me, if it were only $8 more, I would hold off for the steelbook because I love that shit. But have a good night, Undertaker. Again, thank you for being here for Elden Ring. Thank you for chilling here for a while for this, man. Like I said, I cannot wait to see your shit tomorrow for this. I'm so hyped. So have a good night, man. We'll see you soon. But yeah, Skull Kid. I would say Steelbook if you like physical copies, because Steelbooks, they just do them so right, and it's so
I
awesome.
do believe a heartfelt thank you is in order.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Oop, shit.
What could have caused these shades to appear in such force?
I don't know, but they're all over the village too.
Then we need to go help. We might be able to find the sealed verse while we're at it.
Oh, that's true, because that'll be a difference, yeah. Playing on the 4K TV as opposed to, like, your PC.
Keep your guard raised.
As if there were any other choice.
Rot in hell, you fucking asshole!
Did you just say what I think you said?
I'll tear out your goddamn eyes. Piss in the sockets!
Good sweet lord. I have never heard such a thing. Kaine struggles. You must hurry.
Woo!
Get out, half-breed. You brought these shades here. Don't want you.
I don't know if I have to. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna guess I don't.
The friendliest town in the world, is it?
Actually, why would I? It would only be if I was going to the chief, but I'm definitely not.
What is wrong with you people? She's trying to help you.
Don't defend me!
Kaine, sorry to keep you. Why are these people saying such horrible things about you?
Whatever. It's all true anyway.
What is that thing it's holding? It appears to be spewing them from within.
Well, whatever it is, we need to take it out first.
There we go. Okay. Hell yeah! Getting to 26th. Gotta get through Sandland, but I'll try to bounce between new games. Oh, hell yeah. What do you think of Sandland? Because that's a game that I haven't, like, touched at all yet, but I really want to give it a shot. How is it? But yeah, if you love content and depth, this game is the one. I promise you.
Don't let it get away.
I won't. Soon Kaine and I will have it surrounded.
Yo, can you fuck off, please? Are you kidding me? There it is. Yo, Axta, welcome in, man. How you doing?
We should join them.
Right.
Hope you're doing well today. Good morning for you. Yeah, tired makes sense, unfortunately.
It can escape us no longer.
It's great to have you on our side, Kaine.
Oh my god, shut up.
Yo, I'm jumping, man. What are you doing? Ah, fuck.
Look, just try and keep up, okay?
I'm doing my best.
Love Sandland a lot, just wish it was more difficult. You can easily get through fights, but sometimes they'll die. Story's quite good and love that it's traditional territory on the heart. Yes, that's the one really cool thing about it. I didn't even hear about it until after he passed, which was unfortunate. Even on hard difficulty, anyone can get through it. That feels good. Yeah, that's a good point. Take a break from all the others to play something like Sandland, and that's pretty nice. Sometimes you need a game like that, you know?
Grandmother would never say that. She'd never told me to give up on life. Never. I've spent my entire
Yo,
life
okay.
searching for a way to avenge her death.
That was come on. What is
She gave me the strength to deal with this goddamn mutant body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
Yo, could you actually just look at... Dude, I swear if I'm gonna die to this fucking fight, I'm gonna start to get really upset. Alright, fine. Dude, whatever. I guess we're not taking care of these things first. That's frustrating. That's gonna fuck me up so bad, probably. Yo, what just hit me? Yo, okay, motherfucker, come on. No, can you not, if you're not gonna, like, let me kill them? Oh, he's electrified, like, badly. That's definitely what hit me. And that's definitely what just threw me off the ledge, but understandable. Yeah, are you kidding? With that health? Oh my fucking god. Oh, that was so close. Whew.
Kaine!
I think she intends to perish where she lies. And in truth, perhaps death is the greatest comfort we can offer her.
That's not your decision. You don't get to decide who lives and who dies. She's alive. She has meaning and worth, and we're going to save her. Everyone has something to live for. Even Kaine. Even Yona.
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
Grandma, can I rest now? I'm so tired.
Kaine, over here! Don't give up! You're stronger than that! Don't you dare give up now!
This woman is more trouble than she's worth.
That's it. Come on!
Again. There's that dream again. Every time I wake up from it filled with pain and sadness.
Absolutely, Skull Kid. I would love to check out the Sandman stream that you're doing. 110%.
Extremely important. When I look at my broken sword, it reminds me of my battle with the Shadow Lord. Somehow it's been 3 whole years since I saved Yona. That was supposed to be it. Goal achieved. Game over. So then, why was I crying? Three years have passed, and I still haven't found the answer to that question. Not exactly the restful sleep I was hoping for. Damn it.
All
Guess
right.
I'll go kill some shit.
Okay. Now, guys, I know this is going to look weird, but I swear to God, it's an achievement. How does this work? I don't quite remember. I might have to look at it really quick.
You're an annoying fucker, aren't you?
I'm going to save. So I forget how this worked. Everyone, we're going to be a little bit weird. But we're just going to have to look at her ass for a while. Again, not really sure how to trigger this. It seems to be going well enough.
Quit it.
I feel that, Skull.
Catch a glimpse? Enough already.
I swear, we're doing this for
Shit, huh?
progress. Right, guys? Progress.
Back off. Stop distracting me.
I'm doing this for reasons. Yeah, reasons. For plot and story, that's exactly it.
This is your last warning.
Alright, guys, this is my last warning, she says. I don't know if...
Alright,
Oh.
fuck off and die, you pervy little shit!
Creepy bastard must have a death wish or something.
Alright. I was eating some potato chips. Alright. Now, let's play the game.
Again. Not exactly the restful sleep I was hoping for. Guess I'll go kill some.
Alright, let's go kill some shit, guys. We're gonna finish Route E,
Come here, you annoying little
and then we'll
bastards.
call it. But we got a little bit before that. But I think we'll be done by 1 a.m. my time. We'll be done within the hour.
Feels like there's a lot of shades around lately. Maybe I should check in on Yona's village.
Die, damn you! Die! Hey, get back! It's dangerous here!
I think that's my line, buddy.
God, Kaine is so strong. And just the armor gets knocked off instantly.
Thanks for the save.
Shades have been on the rise around here lately. Now go home.
Oh, believe me, I want to. Thing is, I've got a job to take care of. See, we haven't been able to get in touch with anyone in the Forest of Myth. Somebody's got to go over there and make sure they're all right.
And that someone is you. You will make it 10 feet before some shade mauls your ass. I'll go.
What? Really? Oh, man. Thanks a million. Oh, wait. You should take these. I'll wait for you around here.
Thanks, bro.
And thanks again.
Maybe just wait in the village or something, bro. Sounds good, Axta. I'm glad this is the part of the game you caught. Have a good day, man.
Hey, anybody home? those things doing here? Wait, did they kill the villagers? Come on, more? They just keep on coming. Why would robots be coming out of a place like that?
Well, let's go check it.
What the hell's going on here? What's a place like this doing inside a tree?
Welcome to the Sea of Humanity. Welcome to the cemetery of sin and punishment.
The hell?
You are a replicant. A manufactured existence.
Yo.
Individual name, Kanye.
Who are you? Show yourselves!
Remain calm. Do not be hasty. Soon we shall meet.
Creepy little freaks.
This is an integrated information management database designed to resemble a perennial plant. It transmits phenomena recorded in its memory unit.
I don't understand a damn thing you're saying.
Observations of you have been recorded as well. You brought an end to Project Gestalt. You killed the original Gestalt. Now the remaining Gestalts run wild because they have nowhere left to go. Your actions have caused the deaths of countless replicants.
Show your damn faces already!
Do not be hasty. Soon we shall meet. Soon we shall meet. How nice of you to join us. Yes, how nice of you to join us. We are the administrators. How full of life you are. We won't get anywhere like this. Now then, let us fight. My name is Maestro. My name is Carlos.
What the hell are you saying?
We are the administrators. The administrators of this forest.
What the sweet crap is up with these freaks?
We have long been watching. We have long been listening. The stories of recycled vessels. The voice of a recycled world. Evolutions. Negotiates your potential. Entertain us.
Worthless heap of
I agree. It's very out there in terms of what you'd normally hear in video game music. In terms of, like you said, it's cultural. That's a good word for it.
How truly
Yeah.
fascinating you are.
Reminds me of Alone in the Dark on PS2. Interesting, which had some Bulgarian music. That's really cool. Right, though? It's very ethereal, very atmospheric. It does a very, very good job of setting the setting up. This is actually a really cool thing to play after I play the sequel, too. Because the first time I did Replicant, I finished this all up before I played the sequel. But now having played the sequel, this is also really cool.
Are those things me? If you wanted me to follow any of this, you're gonna be real fucking disappointed.
Oh, that was a good time for a level up.
These other me's are brittle as hell. I ought to be insulted. God damn, you're annoying. I want to tear these freaks apart, eat the pieces, and shit them into a trash can. Fucking hell. Damn it. You little fuckers.
Kaine! Are you okay?
Aw, hell yeah.
Emil?
You betcha! Anywho. It's good to see you safe.
Yeah.
I sense tremendous power in that magic circle. I think it's acting as an energy source. If we can destroy it, all the other Kaines should disappear too.
Got it.
I'll take care of the magic circle. You focus on kicking some Kaine butt. I mean, the other Kaine's butts. Not your Kaine butt. You, the real Kaine.
Yeah, I get it, Emil. Just focus.
Who is that? What are those voices?
Just a couple of little fucks.
Gosh, it feels like that a doorway?
Beyond here lies that which was lost. The final hope for you.
I didn't think it would let me actually skip the dialogue, but I was just kind of moving.
Whoa! What is this place? At least there don't seem to be any bad guys around.
Emil, I didn't get a chance to ask yet with all the fighting and shit, but what happened to you back then? And where have you been? And why the hell do you have 4 arms?
Look, it's gonna take way too long to get into all that now.
Fine. I was worried, you know?
Aw, Kaine. But look at us now. Team Camille, back together again.
Yeah, I guess so.
Kaine, I feel like I've forgotten something really important.
Tell me about it.
You too?
Yeah, I can't really describe it, but it's like my mind is filled with this weird fog.
I think I made a promise to somebody? Like that we would go eat something delicious?
Well then, we'll just have to get those memories back.
Yeah! I feel an enormous magical power ahead.
Just don't do anything rash. Got it? Is this the Shadow Lord's castle?
Kaine, I'm sensing some powerful magic up ahead.
This is a very special place. That is the core frame of this forest, within which a great variety of information is stored. Inside it exists all that this world is, including the memories you have lost.
We don't get to decide who lives and who dies. That voice. It's the one from my dreams.
I've heard that voice before.
We made it this far because you were with us, Kaine.
Damn it. What is this?
Do you suffer? Are you pained?
Shut the fuck up! You pathetic fucking shitpurse! Just die already! Where am I? Emil?
These are your memories. These are your records. This is your world.
The hell is this?
Sweet memories from deep within. Bitter memories that were sealed away.
Shades?
Shades. Human souls that have gone gestalt. These shades are but data reproduced via your records. They are the true humans you slaughtered on your journey. You are a foreign entity in this world. An error created by a discrepancy between memory and record.
I have not understood a single fucking thing you shitty little ass grabbers have said since we started this goddamn adventure! enough with this bullshit already.
You have heard many voices. Fear, hate, rage, suffering. Each of them.
Stop it.
This is the deepest place in your memories. Memories you had sealed away. And this one is your worst memory.
I'll kill you as many times as it takes. You goddamn shit-fucking despicable piece of garbage!
Efforts are futile and cannot be stopped. There is no escape on this earth there. We upgraded the data that was recreated from your memories. Can you defeat this nightmare?
Shut your goddamn traps for one goddamn second and let me kill it already! Someone else was there when I first fought this bastard. Fuck. Why can't I remember? This is some twisted shit right here, and you're gonna pay! I won't lose to you! I think it's charging up its magic. Get the fuck down here, you worthless, piss-guzzling shit rag! Okay, that hurt.
Get out, half-breed! You disgust me. You disgust us all. We don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Enough already! Please, just shut up! Fuck. This is bad.
There is an anime. I'm sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm really enjoying this. This is so cool. The anime is the sequel to this. I would say it's better to experience the game first, especially if you plan on playing the game. If you don't plan on playing the game, you can watch the anime because it covers the stories of the game. But I think the game does a better job of it. Yeah, so nothing covered in the show has anything to do with this game. Alright, again, I am going to skip this. I've been skipping a lot of the dialogue in the game because I haven't been reading it out loud. A lot of that was a recap of... Actually, almost all of this is a recap and has already been said. Absolutely, isn't that it's the coolest, you know? We all just chilling together, we're enjoying the same thing, and that's what makes it so cool. I love streaming, man, I really do. But of course, it has one season. I think they're doing more seasons for it. I think that was the plan. So hopefully we'll see that come about at some point. But I would definitely recommend doing the games first before watching the show. Just because the show covers the events of Nier Automata. But I do believe the game does it better.
For the love of all the heavens, I always did know you were a handful.
Being that this... Oh.
Are you truly so daft that you have already forgotten one of your beloved...
You know, whatever.
Do hurry, hussy.
Woo! We're coming back.
What is the matter? Do you still not remember? You have not time to become lost in your thoughts.
Right. Okay. Let's get him back!
Let's fuck him up.
Use my magic to topple the beast. I presume you know how to use magic, yes? And give us a show, hussy.
I don't need your help to take out this goddamn fuckwaffle!
Use my power to knock the creature down with magic. Well done. Now clobber the beast.
Let's fuck it up good! Shit, this thing is tough.
Let the next onslaught be our last.
Hey, Vice.
Yes.
Thanks.
Have you been in your cups again?
Fuck.
Getting fucked up.
Ah, that's more like it.
Yo, alright.
A new sound of mind, hussy. What you're attempting is extremely...
Cram it, book. I'm doing this.
I see.
Maybe I can... Clearly I have to do something else. There it is.
Let not your resolution waver before mere illusions again, hussy.
Don't worry. I'll do what needs to be done.
Sounds a bit like my favorite Avenger. Ooh, Doctor Strange. There you go. Should be the end of him.
Do not relent in your assault.
close this out.
Hell yeah. Just like seeing this shit in this graphics too is so cool.
So this is a replicant's potential.
Don't come. Gotta go back. Don't
Shut up, shut up! I already made up my mind. Nobody tells me what to do. I swore I would be a sword. I swore that I would be your sword. Do you hear me? So I am going to get you back, and I don't care what it takes. Who the fuck do you think you are to just up and disappear like that, huh? I'm the one who gets to decide
Game looks
what my
insane. I
life
know nothing of
means
what's
to me.
going on, and I'm all
It's
here
my
for it.
life, and I'll do
Gotta
whatever
pace
I
myself.
want.
Definitely plan to buy these.
Wasting
Yeah, there's
time
just
like a
there's so
brainless
much, man.
fuckwit.
There's
And get
so
your ass
goddamn
back here
much.
now!
You know, and honestly, that's partly what I love streaming for. It's keeping me on track playing the games I want to play. Which is nice. And like I said, I'm very lucky that I have so many friends that also stream with me, you know? That way I do play games like Elden Ring with the biggest thunk. I play these PlayStation backlog games with... Do I want to recover the person I cherish? Yes, of course. Yes. Oh god, I think it's... Hell yeah! Just the days being young and waiting so long for games so hard to keep up now with adult money. Dude, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. And plus everything's so expensive, you know? Gaming's expensive. But yay, we got our save data back. I better finish that last quest. 98%. That's so funny. Woo! Okay, we don't have to go through like fishing records and everything. Oh, no, they did do that last time though. Did they not all come back? So we'll do 3.
I leave the rest to you, hussy.
I thought, like, this is so cool. Like, completely different graphics and shit like that.
Our journey may have been meaningless.
Our past may have been a mistake. this world comes to an end.
Because this
I feel like we're gonna get a new Nier game. Both games kind of end in a way that's like, you don't really need a sequel. Like, they're not really, like, they are direct sequels of each other because, like, of events that, like, happen that you know that they're direct sequels of each other. But, like, you can play Nier Automata before playing this one. Yes, he does. He's not supposed to look like that. But when something happens to him in the game, as you'll find out at some point, starts to look like that. So, really, like, realistically, you don't have to play Replicant before Automata. You can play Automata without ever touching Replicant and it making just as much sense. A lot of people like and prefer Automata, like, compared to this game. This game is not very popular. Even Replicant, a lot of people can't get into, but Automata blew things wide open. So I will tell you, if you think you like this game, you're gonna love Automata. So if you're planning on playing both, like I know you say, oh yeah, there you go. So you play both. Being that I knew you'd play both, I would definitely start with Replicant just to get the full story kind of thing. Like, again, it's one of those situations where you don't have to play Replicant to play Automata, but if you do, your enjoyment of Automata will exponentially go up. So yes, absolutely play this first. But in terms of what a new Nier might look like, there was Nier Reincarnation. It was a mobile game. I never played it, never touched it. I don't know anything about it. It just shut down recently, like within the last 2 months, I think. It shut down completely. So you can't play that. Like I said, I don't even know what it was. It may have been a gacha game for all I know. I have no idea. But there are a lot of rumors going around right now that Yoko Taro, the guy who made these games, is making a new game. There's no confirmation on if it's a new IP or another Nier game. I think Nier Automata was 2017, so it's been 7 years. And Nier Gestalt, the original of this version, this is the remake of the original. I think that was 2010. So it's been the same amount of time. So maybe we'll get a hint of a new one. Let me look this up while this goes on. Let's see. Oh, God. No, let's go this way. Where is... Okay, so someone said, I've been talking about wanting to do something with Yoko Taro and Okabe for some time. I'll have something a bit more put together to say in the not too distant future, so please stay tuned. It might be Nier, it might not be Nier. Okay. So, that's what was said about it. So we really don't have much information. What year did this come out? Because this one was the remake. This was like 2021, maybe. I gotta look at Nier Replicant release date. Come on, I want the release date of Replicant, not the original. I know the release of the original. Okay, yeah, 2021. So 2010 was Nier Gestalt. 2017 was Nier Automata, and 2021 was Nier Replicant. So here's hoping. It would be really cool. And I mean, like, here's the thing, like, all these games are like Square Enix, and like, we are getting a PlayStation Showcase soon. I don't know. All I'm saying is, like, Square Enix has been killing it lately. Like, we can hear some really cool shit. Square Enix between Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, like if we get to the PlayStation Showcase and we hear about a new Nier game, it would be massive. If we hear about Kingdom Hearts 4, it would be massive. Like, this is gonna be like, I'm hoping for at least one of those two. And there it is. I don't think they have a date for the showcase. I think they teased the showcase. Let me check something real quick. Check something in the file. And then, yeah, let me see. Alright, and that's that, everybody. Oh, shit, wait a minute. Oh my god, it didn't even fucking save what I did? Is it because I never saved up top? No way. Yeah, because that now it's just the 3 peach. Oh, I'm such a dick. Oh, I hated that. I hate that. Alright, well, we're gonna have to farm really quick. Like a silly little goose. Alright, red and indigo, because we're looking for pink. Next. Wonder if it'll be during the Summer Game Show or whatever that took over E3. They are doing their own thing. Like, it's gonna be, like, a lot of people are expecting it to happen within the next week or two. Did that fuck up everything? It didn't fuck up everything. I went through the whole stream. Basically, I just planted some flowers when I started stream, and I think I forgot to save. I think I forgot to save up top. So basically what it, like, basically once you finish Route D, just to sum up what happened, because it was probably very confusing, it deletes all your save data. Like, all of your save data becomes unusable. And you just have fresh data. Like, there's nothing going on, no hints that there's anything else. There's no hints aside from the trophy that there even is a 5th ending. But fun fact, there's a trophy that they intend for you to not get your first playthrough that would give you an incentive to do the game again. Which is this achievement right here. Complete the game within 15 hours. So the intended situation is basically you beat the game, you do all these endings, and then it deletes your save data completely. All 3 files related, gone. The intention is you play back through the beginning of the game, and as you're going for that beat the game within 15 hour trophy or achievement, whatever you're playing on, you then halfway, like not halfway, but like a quarter through the game, it splits into the 5th route, and you're like, oh, I'm playing as a completely different character. What the hell is going on? Kind of thing. It's all intentional. So the idea is, like, once you finish it, you'll get it back. Like, it's not gone forever. It kind of just pulls it from you. But it's so cool. Something so different. But I think because I forgot to save up top before the final boss, or before the gauntlet of the final boss place, I think it just didn't have a save to pull from before I did the flowers. So I think that was my mistake. But I've got 3 trophies left. So for everyone here, we're going to be doing our damnedest to get the rest of them. The main... there's 3 trophies. One of them is just the Platinum Trophy. The other 2 is to beat the game within 15 hours. And the other one is to cultivate this legendary flower. In order to do that, I need certain items. Certain items, such as peach moonflower seeds and pink moonflower seeds. Oh shit, did I get one less this time? I did. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. But basically, I think 6, as long as I get... it would be really lucky if I end up getting 9 pink moonflower seeds. So the idea here is that it's Tuesday night. We're going to come back to this on Thursday night. Check the seeds, pick up whatever seeds there are, and then we're going to get some pink moonflower seeds. Thursday night, we open this back up. Whatever pink moonflower seeds we have, we're going to plant. Once we plant it, we're then going to go into our other file and play the game through the whole game. We're going to play through the entire game on easy. We're just going to have a good time with it. We're going to chill. We're going to vibe. And we're going to do the game in less than 15 hours. I don't really know how long the game is. I'm pretty sure 15 hours is pretty damn generous. Especially if I'm playing it on easy. So we're probably going to do that for the stream. And then probably just come back on Saturday night for a minute or two to see if we got the Lunar Tier. I think that's how we're going to do it. And I think that'll be it. Alright, but with those plans in mind, we are going to be ending stream tonight. So I want to thank everyone for being here. Everyone chatting, everyone chilling. I always appreciate you guys. Yes, I'm gonna watch that trailer immediately. I need to see that. It's gonna be awesome. I think we're gonna... I don't know who we're gonna raid out to. Do I have anyone live? Actually, not really. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and end it for tonight. No big deal. Actually, funny enough, because the people I would have raided are also playing games that I don't want to get spoiled on. So that's pretty funny. But we're almost done, guys. You've seen all there was to see of Nier Replicant aside from the Lunar Tier. The only thing left is to do the speed run. If we don't finish the speed run on Thursday night, that's fine, because we'll be starting it late. And what we'll also be doing is Final Fantasy XIV. So I'm guessing we're going to do some Nier Replicant speed run around midnight on Thursday. And then, yeah, like I said, maybe finish up that speed run on Saturday, and grabbing the possible Lunar Tier, it would be great to be able to finish that up. It's in Japanese, but it sounds cool, so I'm like also explaining a bit about it. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking English subs? Okay. Subbed works for me. Alright, everyone. Once again, thank you for being here all through today, whether you were here for the Nier stream, here for the Elden Ring stream as well. Don't forget, tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. EST, Pokemon Sword and Shield shiny hunting. Come help us get some shinies. It's been 2 weeks since we've done it. Come get us some shit. And then we got some Halo Infinite tomorrow after that around 9:30 p.m. EST. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you soon.